Now that we have learned the about GitHub, why we use GitHub, where we use GitHub, and with whom we use GitHub, let's get started with GitHub. Go to any of your favorite browser. I'm using Safari here since I'm working on Mac, and I'll go to www.github.com. So when you clicked on it, wait for some time. The page will load over here. It's taking more time than usual. So here it comes. So this is the very first page, the home page of our github.com. So basically, as you must be seeing, millions of developers use GitHub to build personal projects, support their businesses, and work together on open source technologies. And so GitHub has two plans: the free plan and the paid plan. When we are using the free plan, all the projects, all the repositories that we create over here are public. That means anyone can view it. And if you're working on some application on an Android app or some backend app which you don't want to share with the public, you can simply use the private account. That is basically paid, and like we saw over here, it's public projects are always free, work together across unlimited private repositories for $7 per month, so it's a small amount actually. So the second step is, let's create an account over here. I'll create a new account. I'll name it as Akadmy. So let our email address be admin@akadmy.com and select a password of your choice. I'm using a password, something called, right? Then click on sign up for GitHub. You can say password if you want, like I did. Once this is done, you will get this page. Welcome to GitHub. You have taken your first step into a larger world. So now, since this is done, was a very first step. Now we'll talk about creating other things. Creating the repositories in the next video. Over here, we can select our plan, the personal plan, which is unlimited public repositories for free or unlimited private repositories. We don't want our repositories to private, right? We are not writing a program that has to be patentable or something very unique. So let's create a very unlimited public repositories, and then click on next. Then there are certain questions that GitHub is asking you so that it can recommend you certain things. The first is, how you describe your level of programming experience. So depending on that, let's select that. What do you plan to use GitHub for? School projects, development, design, which is closest to how you describe yourself. I'm a student, I'm a professional, or anything. What are you interested in? You can write anything. Like here it is, tutorials, Android, web development, whatever you feel is, and click on submit. You can even skip this step, it's not actually required. So now we are done creating our account on GitHub. We will discuss other things in our next video.